Hey yo people, what's going on? Back again with another vid. Make sure when you enter, you subscribe to the channel and make sure you like the vid. Understand? Road to 500 subs, boys. Let's go. Make sure you pay your rent in it. Understand? So today's vid, we're gonna be talking about Chelsea's season. We're gonna be dissecting how the season's been so far. Let's get into it.
Compter sur mes doigts tellement des mecs j'arrête pas.
Je me vestis dans le Benz, j'ai vu les navous.
Yeah, boys, we are back again. We are back. I know we've been saying that we're gonna be consistent on the channel, but we've been thinking on ways on how to get creative on the channel and stuff. I know the consistency is fluctuating, but yeah, I feel like we've got it right now. You can expect more match reactions, more match previews, everything about Chelsea this season. We will be there no matter what. So yeah, let's get into it. Let's dissect on how our season has been so far. So in my opinion, I feel like this season has been up and down so far. I mean, you look at our form in the Premier League. Last game we lost against one of the worst Manchester United teams of all time. And still we found a way on how to lose that game. Obviously, Robert Sanchez cost us the 3 points, but you gotta look at the manager's tactics afterwards as well. Taking off two attackers and bringing on one defender and one midfielder, leaving João Pedro up front. That was kind of questionable in my opinion. I feel like you could have left at least one of either João Pedro or Estevao, but instead you brought on Andre Santos and Tosin. So those tactics are kind of questionable and stuff. But yeah, the start in the Premier League has been up and down. We lost in the Champions League as well against Bayern. So many people now are gonna blame the Club World Cup, the signings we made, which are also questionable in my opinion, but that's a topic for another day. People are gonna blame the Club World Cup. People are gonna say, yeah, we played in the Club World Cup, hence why the form is fluctuating. You understand? So I feel like going forward, we should be able to, you know, like iron out the fine details, iron out the fine details, because those fine details, like, they might be the ones that actually determine if we challenge for the league this season or be in another top four race again, which I'm not looking forward to and stuff, you understand? So I feel like the manager has made questionable decisions lately. Like, you look at the Brentford game, you look at the Manchester United game, and in a space of a week, we drawn once and lost twice. So I feel like we need to like lock in, because if we don't lock in this title race, it could be over as soon as, I don't know when, but soon. You understand? Because now on the weekend we're gonna be playing Brighton. Then next week is a crunch game. We're playing against Liverpool. And Liverpool, obviously, their performances have been questionable as well. But you look at their form, they haven't lost this season. They haven't lost. You might say they finding their luck every time by finding winners in the last minute, but still, they're still finding a way to win games. And I feel like the game next week is gonna be a big one for us. It's gonna determine if you're actually serious in this title race, and yeah, I hope we are. I hope we lock in. And obviously, we look at the injuries. The injuries haven't been kind to us. Cole Palmer, recently we found out that he's been taking injections since last season, late last season, going into the Club World Cup. His groin issue has been pestering him for the longest time. And these are news that we don't need in this current stage of the season. So hopefully we get a solution on how to treat his issue. he comes back. He's like, we make sure he comes back. He's fit for us because he's our talisman. Whether you like it or not, he's our talisman, and most of our creativity comes from him. You know, so we gotta make sure that we pattern them up. You know, and players like Enzo Fernandez need to log in as well because every time Enzo starts the season badly, then he grows into the season. This season is a different situation because we are not challenging for top four. We actually want the league. You understand? We actually challenge for the league. So players that are patchy in terms of their form, they need to log in because if you're not logged in, you're gonna be sitting on the bench soon enough. You know, so players like that, you gotta log in. Players like Caicedo are almost consistent every single game for us. We need to help him because if he gets injured, then most of our defensive stability goes away immediately. You look at Robert Sanchez as well, making bozo moments like that against Man United. Then you question yourself in the summer, why didn't we sign a good keeper? We've been linked with Mike Mignon for the longest time. You couldn't get the deal over the line. I don't understand why. You gotta look at the board for that decision. You gotta look at the sporting directors, the technical directors, people who are in charge of the transfers. Why didn't you go and buy Mike Mignon? Because you can see both of our keepers are patchy, very inconsistent. And I don't know why people thought that Robert Sanchez would be the guy for us this season. We could have signed Mignon, easy 20 million, get him to the bridge, simple as that. So this season is going to tell me a lot about our ambitions as a football club. And I can't lie, I just hope we lock in from now what's going forward. International break is coming, so we gotta fix where we gotta fix. Then after that, it's a big push, because in my opinion, the league is won around this time. If you are consistent from now till December, that tells you where your season is kind of gonna navigate. But yeah, boys, please smash the like and subscribe button. Make sure you do the most. Road to 500 subs, and yeah, big up.